Many of the teams we talk to every day know they don't have a truly defined sales process, much less a sales process flowchart. Creating and refining yours has huge benefits, but it doesn't need to be a huge lift. This is just another way your CRM should provide some foundational structure and tools for your crew. Our sales team at Cobalt uses the Business Process Flow tool in Dynamics 365 Sales to map out, report on, and refine the sales process flowchart that our sales team uses every day. It lives right inside our CRM. This tool has made our sales process flowchart so much more detailed, accurate, standardized, and measurable. It's part of how we increase revenue by 106% over a 2-year period. In the next few minutes, I'll show you how easy this tool makes it to finally get your whole sales team on the same page. If you have questions or want to see exactly how to adapt this tool for your team, let's connect for a quick intro call. Just click on the link in the description below.
Some teams manually create their own diagrams to illustrate their sales process flowchart, but that takes a lot of time to make up front or revise later. It also assumes you've already implemented today's best practices for sales outreach, follow-up, personalization, and more. Dynamics 365 Sales has built-in functionality to make it easier to build and adapt your sales process flowchart for your team and the particulars of your market. Since the sales process flowchart you'll build lives in the same place as your leads and opportunities, you can see exactly where you are in the sales process at any point and what you need to prioritize next. Having a business process flow is hugely important in standardizing those steps that your team takes as a part of their daily routine. It ensures that everyone is entering data consistently and following the same steps to get their work done. That's the only way to truly build team alignment and gets more useful reporting from your CRM. We've also found that our sales process flowchart helps a ton with onboarding new employees. They don't need to memorize which steps they should take as a part of their daily tasks because they let the process guide them. It's been a great way to accelerate an effective onboarding for our newest team members. With a business process flow in Microsoft Dynamics 365, we can easily define the stages that everyone should be going through during the sales process. Here's an example of one we use and the different stages we've included in our sales process flowchart. If these don't match up with what your team does, don't worry. These are super configurable and you can customize each stage to match your needs. Business process flows are one of the reasons why we are seeing a better data quality in our systems. Before implementing our business process flow, we saw a lot of inconsistencies with data entry, which made reporting a nightmare. There were records missing huge amounts of data, fields were filled out inconsistently, and opportunities were being moved forward in stages despite missing critical pieces of information. Either people weren't filling out all of the fields they needed to, or they just couldn't find it because it was so cluttered. As you can imagine, it was a mess. With a business process flow, you can control exactly what needs to be filled out through field requirements and show it in an easy-to-use way. As you can see here, each stage has its own list of fields or pieces of information that are associated with it. I don't need to go hunting for each piece of information, I can see it right here in the BPF. Additionally, I can't move forward in the sales process without filling out a required field. 3 cheers for data consistency! Now, if you're wondering, but what if my business process depends on certain factors? What if I have to take different approaches? Then don't worry. D365 business process flows have got you covered. You can quickly create multiple BPFs to help you standardize all of your sales processes. While you can set a default BPF to the one you may use the most, you can add others to switch to if needed for different teams, sales prospects, or groups of products and services.
At Cobalt, these have become critical to ensuring our team stays on the same page with messaging. It's also made a huge difference in helping our sales team do less busy work and focus the most of their energy on what's most important, their sales outreach. This is only one way that D365 Sales makes it possible for us to get the relevant, accurate reporting we need for business intelligence that inform our sales and marketing strategies. You can read more about sales process flowcharts and how to create yours in Dynamics 365 over on our Cobalt blog. I've included a link to that article in the video description. There's also a link to connect with our team. I hope you'll let us take a few minutes to show you more about sales outreach sequences, sales insights reporting, workflow automation options, and all the other tools inside D365 that connect with your new sales process flowchart.